With the purchase of the land. And then the land cost.
Okay, so
What the land said. The house that was next door was 850,000. So 8.9 and 850, 9 something. That's wonderful.
okay. So that
We're very excited in moving into the new firehouse once it's built. Just that it'll allow us to provide some updated capabilities to help protect the village in a better way, which means better equipment that we couldn't house in the older firehouses because they were both over 100 years old. So it's really going to help with providing the village with a better fire service, as well as attracting the members to the firehouse and giving them a capability of a place to be and a place to be proud of, to try to do different things with the firehouse and be part of the fire department.
So is it going to be worth the wait? 12 years?
Yeah, it's 12 probably is a minimum, but it's been a very long process. Some of us thought this day would never come, but the village and I think the residents really realized again the value that this department brings to the table. You know, we save easily probably $2 to $4 million a year just by being all volunteer, and it's important that we have safe buildings. With 2 firehouses being over 100 years old, we had to get out of one of the firehouses with one of the trucks because it was unsafe because of the weight, and it was definitely impacting our response times to fires by splitting 2 ladder trucks between 2 different houses. This will resolve that. It will also give us to combine 2 different companies that will be able to do some cross-training and be able to do a lot of rescue drills and different things like that.
All right, I want to welcome everyone to the groundbreaking ceremony today for the new Mamaroneck Firehouse. This was a long time in coming. I guess this started probably 12 years ago when people first said, you know what we need a new firehouse. And we've had a lot of ups and downs through this process. About 5 years ago, we put together the committee to my right and told them, we want you to go out and develop what you think is the firehouse that the village of Mamaroneck needs for the next 100 years. And that process was not easy. There were countless hours that were put in by this group, by members of the village administration staff, Robbie Muta, Lenny Verastro, Tony Accavelli was involved, that brought us to the point where we were able to bring a plan to the residents of the village that showed to them how much thought went into plan number 1, and how by taking Hook and Ladder Company and Mamaroneck and have them occupy one firehouse, how that was good for the village and most importantly good for the fire department, because what this firehouse is all about is our fire department and how they serve the village. We're truly blessed to have over 200 volunteers in our village who work tirelessly all year long to protect us. They put their lives on the line constantly, and the only thing they get for that is a thank you. They're not paid. And this firehouse and the way it's come together again shows how volunteers can work with the village in a partnership to come up with something that truly will be a masterpiece and will last us well over 100 years and serve the community well. I think for the $10 million that we're spending on this site, it is truly money well spent. And if you look at the budget that we have on a yearly basis for a fire department versus what it would be if it was a paid fire department, it pales in comparison. So that $10 million is going to be made up in 2 or 3 years for us not having a paid fire department. And thank God we don't, because we couldn't be served any better than we are today by the volunteers that we have in our fire department. And thank God we have 3 chiefs here, and there are many ex-chiefs here that run that department on a yearly basis flawlessly. And every year as they change chiefs, and new people come in, it's seamless. You would never know what's happening. That's because every chief that comes in makes sure that our department has the best training, the best equipment, and now we're going to have one of the best firehouses ever. It went through a lot of, we looked at a lot of different sites. One site was going to be in a floodplain. Thank God it wasn't there because we've been flooded out in March. Thank God it didn't. We didn't decide to build down there. Another site was going to be up at the police station, which is going to be a big complex. That site probably would have hurt that neighborhood. And there was a lot of other buildings that they looked at. This turned out to be the perfect site. And I'm very proud that we as a board approved this firehouse, and that our fire department now can move ahead for the next 100 years and have everything they need to protect the village. So I think what we need to do is to give this fire committee a round of applause for the great work that they did. Great work, guys.
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming tonight, and I really would like to thank this committee. As chief of the Mamaroneck Fire Department, I really feel honored that this is finally going through to them. Okay, I've only been involved in this for the last 2.5 years. So, listen, guys, really, I'm really happy for the Mamaroneck Fire Department and you guys, Hook Ladder and Mamaroneck, for having your first firehouse. Okay, listen, I wish you guys all the luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
So I think what we're going to do at this point is, not that we're all construction people, because we're not. We're going to try and dig out some of this packed down earth by the equipment that's here, and do the ceremonial ground digging. And the great thing is that I think a year from now we'll be standing here, and this firehouse will be completed, and we'll be putting in a cornerstone and celebrating one of the best events we've ever had here in the village, and that's this new firehouse. So guys, you all ready? Let's try. To the side, we do right there. It's like heavy work. There you go. Right there. It's official, guys. Okay. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you guys back here in a year when we're putting in the cornerstone. We have to keep the show. Okay, this is a proclamation from Nita Lowy. She's always thinking about this village and always does everything she possibly can for it. And it's a certificate of achievement, Mamaroneck Volunteer Fire Department, on the occasion of groundbreaking ceremony of the construction of the new firehouse here in the village of Mamaroneck, and it's signed by Nita Lowy. So we want to thank her for that. Great job. Thank you, Nita. Now we would like Nita to try and get us about $5 million in grants, but we know she'd try if she could. Thank you very much. Thanks. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Firehouse is finally getting moving. This was around when I was a trustee in 2001, and we were looking at the issue, and it's great that we've provided for a fire department. They look out for us day and night, and the least we can do is give them the facilities they need to do their job. So I just want to say good luck to the Village of Mamaroneck Fire Department. May you all be healthy and happy in your new house with 2 kitchens. Thank you.
I too wish our firefighters a wonderful, long, happy life in their new house. Maybe few fires, but may they enjoy their new home. That's it.
Well, I would just like to say I think it's long overdue. I mean, if you look at the facilities that we have, a lot of them are in poor condition, and I think this will be, like Tony said, long overdue, but I think it's certainly a community that needs it, and in light of everything that we've seen going on with all the flooding and all of the volunteer efforts that our community turns out all the time, it's wonderful to see that people turn out to an event like this and see the value that our fire department provides for us. And I look forward to when it's finally completed.
This is long overdue, this groundbreaking. As you can see, the contractor's done a lot of work already on the site. We're looking forward to the completion of the new firehouse. It's long overdue. took a while to get here, but I think it's going to be great for the fire department, and it will be a big improvement for the village, even with operating during states of emergency, because we're going to have a state-of-the-art command center. So we're really looking forward to it. Hopefully the project will progress on schedule, under budget, and this time next year we'll be standing in the new firehouse. Thank you.
This is a great event because it is the ceremony that says we're officially building a new firehouse, which was many years in the making. A lot of dedicated people did a lot of hard work to get it to this point. It's going to be a huge asset for the village and for the fire department. It's going to guarantee great fire protection for us over the next 100 years. So I got to congratulate the committee that put this together and thank the residents for their support in helping us put this firehouse up.